Good, good evening, people. I hope you're doing fit and fine by the grace of Almighty. I'm your host Prottoy, and you're watching the evening session of TalentHut Online Language Club. In our previous session, we read an article about why 7 is a lucky number. It was very interesting, and now we're gonna have a conversation about superstition. Superstition means কুসংস্কার, যদি খাস বাংলায় বলি কুসংস্কার, এবং কুসংস্কার নিয়ে হচ্ছে আমরা আজকে কনভারসেশন টপিক রাখবো. সো let's get ready for the conversation, and I would like to invite Mr. Joel Islam and Mr. Rizal Kurim Rana to start the conversation. Okay, let's begin.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Sir. What's up,
Walaikum assalam. Yeah, alhamdulillah, fine. And what about you?
Alhamdulillah, fine.
Okay.
So today our topic is superstition,
Yeah, I know. So let's jump over to this topic.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What is superstition, sir? Whatever do.
Actually, superstition is a thing. Actually, it's a what can I say? People say that, but it's not. কি বলে স্যার?
আপনি বলতে পারেন ইটস এ বিলিফ, এটা একটা বিশ্বাস, ইটস এ মিসবিলিফ, অথবা এটা একটা ভ্রান্ত বিশ্বাস.
Superstition is a belief or practice typically resulting in from ignorance that mistakenly about to fate or magic.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Supermental influence or fear of that which is unknown. I think it's the superstition.
Yeah, got it. Okay. Do you have any superstition in your local area?
Yes, sir. In my area, lots of superstitions, sir. I don't know if these are in our area, but there are many superstitions in our Sylhet district, especially in our rural areas, which our mothers and aunts especially told us to obey. Such as sir, bamboo cannot be cut on Saturday and Tuesday. In room should not cut nails at night. In nails should not be cut indoors at night. You can't sit on the door frame. You can't see the mirror at night. Especially pregnant women can't go out of the room during of চন্দ্রগ্রহণকে স্যার কি বলে? Eclipse, lunar eclipse, or they cannot cut anything in that time. In our society, some of the things that we usually think are superstitious, sometimes this become true, I think, sir.
Okay.
Sir, what are the superstition in your area or in your district, sir?
Okay. I can say that I live in a village and there is a lots of superstition actually. I can say that do not even eat an eggs before exam actually. Then if you eat some ant, then you will swim. Then I can say if you go outside, then a cat, if a cat cross behind you, then you will never go outside. It's a very evil actually. Then I can say not to cut your hair Friday or Tuesday. And then I can say do not eat actually. Do not eat pears, banana actually. Then Actually, there is a lots of superstition, but I can't. I don't know. Actually, there's many things, but I can. Actually, I am knowing about
Yes, sir.
there's. Okay.
Yes, sir. I think in many district of Bangladesh, especially in our district Sylhet, there are some more superstitions such as arranging traumatic on the night before wedding day, given iftar at the of together house in the month of Ramadan, given fruits in the fruit season. I think people of our society have made these things compulsory from
Yeah.
day by day. Many marriages family in our society are broken for this reason. I think many poor families cannot meet those needs, which causes many problems in our society, especially in poor people of our society. I think, sir.
Okay.
Do you agree with me, sir?
Yeah, I always appreciate you. Do you believe this superstition?
Sir, I believe something, sir, and not more, sir.
Okay, but I can say I don't believe that actually.
Yes, sir. Sir, another question, sir. What do you think? What causes of superstition, sir?
Oh, I don't know actually about this.
Sir, I think, sir, superstition have two main causes in our society: cultural tradition and individual experience. I think, sir. Uh, Sir, what is the difference between superstition beliefs and religion, sir? You know, do you know, sir?
Um, Actually, today I'm not prepared about this lesson.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. In my side, sir, I think, sir, superstition by definition stands beyond us, where religion is part of the human experience. Superstition offers a illusion of control, natural or uh, here occurred in intent, sir. I think.
Okay.
Sir, have you
If you don't,
another question, sir, for me, sir?
not for a question. Actually, if you don't mind, I'm sharing a funny moment actually in my life.
Okay, sir.
Uh, uh, I live in a village, and there is a lots of pond. When I was a kid, my grandmother said that if you eat ant, then you will swim properly. Then I hear this news, and I eat a lots of ant, minimum 3 or 400.
Yes.
That's a huge.
Okay, sir. So nice, sir. Okay, sir. Any more questions, sir?
Actually, not. I haven't any question.
Okay, sir. Thank you,
Uh,
sir. No more today. I appreciate to
okay,
you.
sir. Thank you.
Another
Thank you for
time
having.
we will meet with another topic, sir. Thank you, sir. Have a
Yeah, sure.
nice,
Take
nice,
care.
nice evening, sir.
Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, Mr. Johirul Islam and Mr. Rizal Karim, for having this amazing conversation. I think Mr. Johirul Islam was very well prepared for this task. And Mr. Rizal Karim, this is a lesson for you. If you are not prepared, if you are not prepared at all, what do you do? যদি আপনি প্রিপেয়ার্ড হয়ে না থাকেন তাহলে সেক্ষেত্রে কী করতে পারেন? ইটস এ লেসন ফর ইউ। যে সেক্ষেত্রে আমি একটা বিষয় কম জানতেই পারি, সেক্ষেত্রে যেটা করবেন সেটা হচ্ছে তাল মিলিয়ে যেতে হবে। যেমন আপনি প্রশ্ন করতে পারেন, তারপর হচ্ছে আপনি আপনার মতামত প্রকাশ করতে পারেন। এভাবে ডিফারেন্টলি আপনি জিনিসটাতে কনভারসেশনে প্যাসিভলি কাজ করছেন। ঠিক আছে, এটা হচ্ছে একটা উপায়। আর আশা করি শুনতে মিস্টার জহিরুলের কনভারসেশন থেকে আপনি বেশ কিছু আইডিয়া পেয়েছেন যে হোয়াট সুপারস্টিশন ইজ, এবং শেষের দিকে কিন্তু আপনি বলেছেন সুপারস্টিশন নিয়ে আপনি একটা সুন্দর ঘটনা শেয়ার করেছেন। আর আপনার ক্ষেত্রে আরেকটা জিনিস কারেকশন রাখতে হবে, আপনি যখন লট অফ বলেন, লট অফ মানে কিন্তু এটা কি অনেক না, এটা একটা প্লুরাল নাম্বার, সেক্ষেত্রে ইজ হবে না আর হবে বলেন তো? আর হবে, তো প্লুরালটা ব্যবহার করতে হবে, এটা কিন্তু আপনার ভুল হয়, স্পেসিফিক্যালি আমি মার্ক করে রেখেছি, সো উই হ্যাভ টু ওয়ার্ক অন দ্যাট। ওকে, এনিওয়ে, থ্যাংক ইউ ফর নাইস প্রেজেন্টেশন। সো মিস্টার আসাদুজ্জামান অ্যান্ড সুরভি আক্তার ম্যাম, আর ইউ বোথ রেডি for the next round of conversation?
Yes, sir. I'm ready, but I'm not prepared, so I can
Try it.
handle it.
Inshallah, that's a good choice. Okay, comments?
How are you, ma'am?
Sir, can you hear? I can't hear you properly, sir.
Okay. Do you live? Do you believe superstition?
Actually, depend on perspectives, and now actually I don't believe, but yes, I don't disrespect what people are believe actually. So,
Oh,
in your what is your opinion about superstition? Uh, have you ever trust any superstition, or you maintain any superstition, something like that?
yeah,
Or
yeah,
what is
yeah,
a
yeah,
superstition?
yeah. Uh, Mainly, firstly, I don't believe superstition, but my home district, my home district is Jingadaho. Many people of our district believe the superstition, such as uh, they believe that before the exam, if you eat egg,
Okay.
when eat egg,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
the,
I also hear
yeah,
about.
yeah, 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 egg. When you attend the exam, you get 0 mark. Uh,
Yeah.
our and other superstition believe our society people when come our here
Actually, sir, I think
if
every country, every village, and every city actually, every city have lots of superstition. Some of we maintain, some of we believe, some of we don't believe. But
yeah,
I
yeah,
I want to ask you from yourself, okay, what is the
yeah, yeah.
superstition? What is the actual meaning of superstition?
Yeah, superstition. S- uh, s-
So, sir, I can share about my thing. I think superstition is a just not is a thing. It can be happen a normal thing, which actually not right, but we are just believe it can be happen. It is the superstition, I think. What is your opinion,
yeah,
sir?
yeah. My opinion is uh,
We
they
agree with
believe.
me on.
No, no, no. I don't believe superstition. And
No, sir. I asked you about superstition actually. What the actual meaning of superstition? I just explained that. Do you agree
uh,
with my explanation or not?
uh, I don't agree your opinion.
So, what is your opinion, sir? Can you share with me?
Uh,
What is
uh,
superstition?
yeah. Opinion mainly people believe the your trust. He, he means they means the ভুলেই গেছে
They means actually it is right, but actually it is not right.
but yeah, yeah,
The source should be trusted, and there should be a logical explanation for the what is this, a conception.
Yeah.
Continue.
Sir, do you agree with any superstition you ever trusted? Like you have any kind of story about your trusted superstition which you wanna maintain or protect?
That time I I see a one shalik mean shrinks but count the shrink. Uh, that
What
means the that they pass that thing.
Yeah, I also hear it because we are Bengali, so we are just can hear like same kinds of superstition. But I don't believe anything. But sometimes, but when I was child, that time actually I was scared about all of things. It can be happen, so I was maintained that time. But now I can understand. No, it never can be happen. It's just a thought. It never will true. So, have you ever maintained any superstition in your childhood?
No, I don't maintain
Okay,
any
no,
superstition in my childhood.
I wanna talk
But
about some of
how do
it.
you mean? How do you mean by superstition?
Actually, I already shared, I think. So,
Yeah.
I think I wanna just talk about some of medical issues, like sometimes we hear something like that. We have to eat fruits after eating food. Actually, I think it is a superstition. Actually, I don't think actually it's the it's the real thing. You have to eat fruits before you eat food. So I think it is a superstition. And sometimes we maintain the I mean to say opposite side actually which actually not helpful for us. Actually they there can be happen. We can be lost our immunity power. So I think in health
Uh,
issues we are maintain lots of superstition. So do you know about all about this thing? Some of can you say some of that?
uh, I think and I believe superstition is a mental habit or mental depression, disease.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I agree
Yeah,
with you.
yeah,
Totally agree with you.
yeah, yeah.
So, in health issues, any superstition you wanna mention here?
Uh, uh, the uh, weak man or woman, they believe the superstition
Okay,
and
I wanna say one thing. I
uh,
think it is the last thing. Like we some of we maintain like when we try to maintain our physical health, we just try to diet. We just avoid food. Actually, it is the superstition. We have to eat food, and we have to take our breakfast properly. So sometime we ignore our breakfast. Actually, it is wrong. So I think it is also a superstition. So I think I have been shared lots of things. I think it is helpful. It will be helpful for all of you, and I also know lots of things. It will be helpful for me. And thanks for today, sir. It was a really great conversation with you. Inshallah, we'll talk with you with new issues. Till then, take care of you and pray for me. Have a good time, sir. Good
okay,
day.
okay. Thank you, ma'am. See you later. Best luck.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Sir, I think you are also mute.
little applause, and it was not recorded. Anyway, thank you for having this good conversation. I really enjoyed the part that you tried to tell about your superstitions and everything. And Mr. Asad, don't be afraid, don't lose hope, because whenever you are feeling, আপনি যখন হচ্ছে ওই যে একটা গ্যাপ অনুভব করছেন, এটা অনেকটা কি বলে, খিদা লাগে না মানুষের খাবারের জন্য, একটা ক্ষুধা তৈরি হয় ভেতরে, ঠিক তেমন এখানে শব্দের ক্ষুধা কিন্তু তৈরি হচ্ছে আস্তে আস্তে। শব্দের ক্ষুধা যখন আপনি ফিল আপ করার চেষ্টা করবেন, আপনার ইংরেজি কিন্তু অটোমেটিক বের হওয়া শুরু হবে, এটা জানেন? খাবারের ক্ষুধা যেমন খাবার খেলা যায়, নতুন শব্দ যত শিখবেন এই শব্দের ক্ষুধাগুলো ফিল আপ হবে, এই হচ্ছে বিষয়। যাক, এনিওয়ে, কন্টিনিউয়াস কনভারসেশন। আর মজার বিষয় হচ্ছে আপনার সাথে শেয়ার করি যে আমাদের তো ইউটিউবে সেশনগুলো থাকছে। আসলে সাহেব, আপনি যেদিন প্রথম অ্যাটেন্ড করেছিলেন কনভারসেশন বা রিডিং সেশন যেটাই হোক, ডাউনলোড করে রেখে দিবেন। আর এখন থেকে 20টা সেশন পরে বা 30টা সেশন পরে আপনি নিজের রেকর্ডিংটা দেখবেন, দুটো মিলাবেন, তখন দেখবেন যে কতটুকু ইন্টারেস্টিং মনে হয়। তো এটা কিন্তু একটা খুব কী বলে এটাকে, আমি দেখি যে প্রথম সেশন এবং অ্যারাউন্ড 20 সেশন পরে নিজেদের ইমপ্রুভমেন্টটা মিলিয়ে দেখতে পারো, এটা চোখে পড়ে। যাক, এনিওয়ে, লেটস hope for the best. So Mr. Rajiv and Mr. Abdul Qayyum, are you both ready? Turn on your mic and respond, please. Okay, so Mr. Abdul Qayyum, I cannot hear you. Mr. Rajiv is there. So let's see, Mr. Imran or Shajib, are you up? Okay, let's get on with the conversation. Let's begin.
Hi, Shubhu sir. Yeah, I'm good. Theater. How was your day, sir?
It was not bad, not good. Average day. Good day.
Yeah, same to sir. My day was so not good, not bad. So let's jump to other topics. So our today topic is superstition. So what's your opinion about superstition, sir? Prejudice.
Superstition, actually, very interesting things. And superstition, one kind of, this is rumor. It's a modern era. But still now, sometimes we are facing this kind of superstition. It's one kind of very big issue for our Bangladesh, especially. Not only Bangladesh, in our subcontinent area, it's a very big issue for here. People are so religious, that's why sometimes they maintain some superstition. And sometimes some bad people are using for their benefit, and they just
Yeah.
try to spread violence in the environment and the area. This is one kind of unethical news which don't have any authenticity. It is just maintain some people, and especially in our Bangladesh, older person, older who and she are so older person are believe so much. This is my opinion for the superstition. What do you think about superstition?
Yeah, sir, I'm totally agree with it, but I would like to add something.
Yeah,
It will
definitely.
we now you told this modern era, but still now like young generation also believe some superstition because you know when I was
Yes, yes.
reading class 9 or 10 that time my grandmother told me if you eat any egg you will get zero in the exam, so you don't eat egg before the exam. So that time actually I feel so afraid though, so that's why I maintain this prejudice. So
Yeah,
we can't
but
actually
nowadays
still now we believe.
young generation are so careful about superstition.
Yeah,
They try
yeah,
to avoid this type of things, and it's, when we childhood, in our childhood
yeah,
life, maximum time we hear
we believe it.
people,
We
some
maintain the
bad people.
superstition.
Yes, yes. Actually, our father, mother so be careful about superstition, and they hear
Yeah,
maybe when in our Boirobris, it was when established in 2000 or 2002 or 3. In that time, some people maybe spread some bad news. For Bhairav bees need some head,
Head
not a
for build.
infant's head. Yes, rumor.
Yeah.
Just they spread the
Oops.
rumor need some infant's head, and that's why our father mother so it was so careful about time for that, and we couldn't go to our school properly for the reason, and sometimes we had to go for our being elder brother, elder sister took and this kind of work, varieties kind of thing in that time.
Yes.
Especially, and sometimes we saw that especially some people gave some newspaper, not a newspaper, it's some just a paper, and here is some news, and the varieties kind of news, religious news or anything else, and they wrote here. If you wrote it, if you read it, and if you didn't spread this news for 40%, you will get some bad news after 40 days, or this kind of things many times I saw in my childhood life. But nowadays it's totally has gone. But in Facebook, this is modern era. But this is the time for humoring in Facebook, and many people are just trying to spreading the news in Facebook, and sometimes we can see in many varieties kind of reason people are just quarrel each other, and scolding each other. It's totally superstition or mind. Still now some people believe it. What's your opinion about that? Do you ever believe any kind of superstition in your life?
Yes, as I already said that in my childhood, actually, I try to maintain one actually superstition, that is, I don't eat ever in egg before my egg before going my exam hall. And but after complete SSC, I don't believe this, because it's like if I get proper preparation for my exam, it's just a waste of things. But yeah, in
Oh
our
yes.
Bangladesh people, Bangladesh basically rural areas surrounded so many
Yeah,
uh,
yes. In
facilities.
rural area, so much
Rural area, not
believing it
city.
so much.
And rural area
And in my
because of
childhood, when I was a high
from
school student.
their generation, from their old
Yeah, yeah.
generation. And like nowadays people are more educated, they also know something what is the truth and false, they can find it what is the true and false. So that's why I think nowadays it's reduced. And yeah, you
Yes. It
mentioned
is
one thing
so
like
much reducing. Yeah.
void of
Educated
bliss.
people
Void
not
of
believe
bliss
it
actually.
because they can understand what is right, what is wrong, and
Yeah, yeah.
superstition is totally it's bad things for the mind. And our previous speaker also shared many things. Some people believe it. In night time, we shouldn't cut our knees. Varieties kind of things in our society is running it, but nowadays it is reducing so highly,
Yeah,
and hopefully it will be so near soon we'll removing it. And in the European country or American country, they are so high superstition, and they don't believe it. They're just never thinking about the superstition in the they don't idea about, but in our Asia, especially, so many superstition people are believing in. Okay, Mr. Rajiv, look at this. It was very nice conversation with your colleague. Superstition is one kind of increasing our knowledge. Nowadays,
yeah.
we have discussed about it. It's very essential for our life to know about this topic. It was very nice story. I guess.
Thanks to both of you. Thanks to both of you for sharing such amazing informations about superstition. Especially, I enjoyed the part, Mr. Shojib, you mentioned two important things like that. One is age-old tradition. If you can see at the weekends, especially in the Friday, you will see in front of the mosque some people actually, what do they say? They are delivering some kind of paper, and they said you also photocopy it and also deliver it to other people,
Yes, sir.
and you will receive good news. Otherwise, you will be dead. So nowadays, Facebook has become the medium of spreading rumors. Yes, sure. আরেকটা জিনিস ছিল, হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ,
ইংলিশে কি বলবো মানে যখন
টুইচিং, এটাকে বলা হচ্ছে মাই লেফট আই ইজ টুইচিং। আমি সেন্টেন্সটা লিখে দিচ্ছি, ঠিক আছে? এটা আমি গল্পের মধ্যে পেয়েছি, আরও সুন্দর একটা ফ্রেজ আছে, সেটা খুঁজে পেলে জানাবো। তবে টুইচ, এই যে কাঁপাকাঁপি করাটা চোখের, সেটা হচ্ছে টুইচ। আরেকটা ইন্টারেস্টিং টপিক ছিল, হ্যাঁ, না বাউন্সিং তো চোখের তোর কিছু লাফালাফি। বাউন্সিং হচ্ছে আপনার কোনো একটা বল টাইপের কিছু একটা যদি বাউন্স করে, ঠিক আছে? এটা ওরকম না, মানে ড্রপ খেয়ে উঠে আসে, বল যেরকম আচরণ করে ঠিক সেরকম যদি করে, সেক্ষেত্রে এটাকে আমি বাউন্সিং বলতে পারি। কিন্তু চোখের ক্ষেত্রে তোর চোখের বল টল তো খুলে আর বাউন্স করছে না, সো দ্যাটস ওয়াই ইটস টুইচিং, কাঁপছে, চোখের পাতা কাঁপছে। ওকে, তারপর যে একটা সুপারস্টিশন ছিল যে পদ্মা সেতু বা যে কোনো সেতুর বেলায় হচ্ছে মানুষের মাথা চাই। এই গুজবটার জন্য শেষমেশ মানে কি বলবো এটাকে, মানে পুলিশের নামতে হয়েছিল। হ্যাঁ, যে বাচ্চা কাচ্চাদের মাথা লাগবে, এটা হচ্ছে এক ধরনের বাজে সুপারস্টিশন। আশা করছি যে আমরা এই ধরনের সুপারস্টিশনকে বিশ্বাস করি না এবং করবো। এনিওয়ে, থ্যাংক ইউ ফর দিস কনভারসেশন। নাও লেটস সি। Yes, these are hopes. So Mr. Jahid Hassan Khan and Mr. James Russell, are you both there? Can you hear me? Please turn on the mic. Mr. James Russell and Mr. Jahid Hassan Khan, can you hear us? Okay. So actually he's a big fan of James, so I think he got his nickname from there, as far as I can remember. So Mr. Russell, let me see. Mr. Russell's microphone is still off. So Mr. Russell, can you hear us? শুনতে পাচ্ছেন? Okay, I think not. Maybe he is unavailable at that very moment. So Mr. Joyrul Islam, you're up. You have a conversation with Mr. Jahid Hassan Khan regarding superstition. Mr. Joyrul, can you hear us? Turn on the microphone. Okay, what is happening? I think people are getting busy. Anyway, Mr. Okay, so Mr. Rajiv, let's see. I can see your microphone turned on. Have a conversation with Mr. Jahid about superstition and try to talk in a new perspective, okay? Other than your last conversation, try to do it in a new perspective. Okay, let's hear it.
Hello.
So, yes, sir. Good
Yeah.
evening, sir.
Yes. Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, I'm quite good, sir. What do we do?
Yeah, I'm pleasant by the grace of Almighty. So today our topic is superstition. When I was joined in our session, that time I was think that what is superstition? It's maybe it's type of train or a car related something. And then I was searching in dictionary, and then it is Bangla meaning is kusanskar. Then I thought that it's prejudice. I was said this vocabulary, the prejudice. Okay, I will say this way.
Please, sir.
Okay, what is your thinking about this? What you guess about this? What is this?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
In my opinion, superstition is just a misbelief. Actually, there is no right thing, and there is no truthful proof. Like it's in our rural area, they believe some. I think in last 1 decade, our village people also try to remove these kind of things. Like there nowadays, people are can nowadays people can able to compare what is the right or wrong. So nowadays I think it will be gone after 4 or 5 years. So what do you
Uh,
think, sir? What's your opinion about
Uh, okay. This is
children?
a good thing. I just added with you some things that you said that people they are trying to remove this type of things. Yes,
Yeah,
in day by day, our generation is updated and our
yeah,
digitalization is developed, and also uh, in when we are in school, and this time we are also read some books, especially history, that Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, he was started the one type of prejudice, that means when in Hindu religion, when their husband are passed away, or this kind of this type of things, then
yeah.
they are not another marriage to others. Then Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, he was started these things, and then our superstition, or you can say prejudice, was started against this thing is the part of society. Also, besides, there have a lot of prejudice also, because of you our some participant, they said that when we are eating egg or some things,
And
this type of thing, I just said that this is the opinion, or this is the assumption uh, of some things, or some topic, and just he share, and we are just believe this. Otherwise, I don't think about that. This is the things. So in your
actually,
rural area, yeah, hello.
yes, sir. I think you find out a very good point here. Like you told that Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar uh,
Yeah,
broke
yeah.
he broke
Yeah, our
things actually in
yes,
Hindu religion. When Hindus man will die, that time his wife also need to die in his with his. So
yes,
it's a very dangerous thing for Hindu religious. You
yes,
actually
yes, yes,
so amazing for me. You to find it very clearly, and yeah,
yes,
but on the other hand, like we told that our other participants will told some another things, like if you eat egg or ant, you will get in zero in exam, and if you eat ant, you will be learn how to swim. That's just hoax, like and like as I early Mr. Shodip sir told that in Podda Bridge or Boiro Bridge, when it tried to build, some people spread a hoax that if they try to build a bridge, they need to use some head for building. It just a hoax that some
yes, yes.
some
Yeah,
false people try to spread.
Rumor, এটা হচ্ছে গুজব।
yes. I just share one things also. Now we are staying in a hall or hostel or mess. There have also some opinion or some assumption of some brief. There in big building, there have some ghost. They are staying there when you are when. Okay, sir. There is some ghosts are staying there, and they think, and sometime when he or she is staying alone in his room or her room, then he just thinking that, and he if he feel awful. I
Afraid,
just
yes.
yes, yeah, helpful. In few days ago, our friend he shared his opinion that when he was laying his bed, and around 3 or 4 p.m. Some things they are in Bangla we can say narachara, something they are moving in his room, and he was too much careful, and and he was thinking that he called me, but don't care about this type of ghost, or but I definitely yeah, in Bangla I can say I mean a boy pie about our in our people, but in this type of things I just remove. Yes, I was only PR people,
I think,
but I
yeah,
think yes,
I have
this
to
is
say I don't agree with you. Like you don't believe that in our world have ghost, but I believe that yeah, ghost is
yes,
have.
yes, ghost,
Uh,
yeah, yes, there are ghosts, but if you are feel full or feel this type of things, then they are attack you, or otherwise they can't do anything against you
Actually, sir,
or with you.
I would like to add something here. Like everyone say that they don't afraid to see any kind of ghost, but when they face this thing in life, that time they can. I think must they afraid from the ghost. But
Yeah, obviously.
in our friend circle or relatives, they always try to. There is no need to afraid when you saw any kind of any ghost. But
Yes,
what
where
is the main fact is, who is face this ghost, they can realize what's happened in his mind when he saw the ghost.
yes, definitely. When we are facing this type of things, and then we will feel that what the situation was there, or what type of
Exactly.
situation or what type of
Yeah.
condition we are facing. But in our regular life, I just can't I just believe that, and also uh, in this is the way of assumption, prejudice or superstition. There are a lot of way because our society or
I
there.
I want to ask you some one question. Like we discuss about our superstition, but I would like to. What is the reason behind that? That nowadays also people try to believe in prejudice.
Yeah.
What is the reason behind that?
Yes, if I say the reason behind that, totally it's depend on our laggings of knowledge and also our illiteracy. Otherwise, if you know that our educational percentage are growing up, and every family or everywhere our every man they are that means they're educated, and that's why our this type of prejudice are removing day by day. In our previous decade there have a lot of superstition there, because of when some people he said something, and other people they believe that, and they are trying to maintain that, and then this type of problem are being created in this time. I think day by day it will be removing, and one day this type of things we are not believe, and we will and our situation will sustain. That means we are living in a good place. Okay, sir,
Yes.
maybe raise his hand.
Yeah. Okay, sir. I think it was a really amazing thing because our all of members they discuss some hoax, not superstition. From my point of view, just from my point of view, but you identify, find out a real superstition or prejudice. That was Rabindranath Tagore broke this superstition, and I think it was a
No,
good
Rabindranath,
conversation.
no, Rabindranath, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar.
Yes,
Okay,
sorry,
okay,
Chandra Vidya.
okay.
Okay.
I think our next participant
Okay,
will
sir.
discuss a lot. Okay,
Yeah. Thank you, sir. It was a good
okay,
conversation
sir. Thank
between.
you. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a
Uh,
good day.
as Mr. Rajiv mentioned, I like the part where you discussed about the real prejudices and the superstition related to it. Yes, in our society there are a lot of superstitions, and the main cause of it are the lack of knowledge, awareness, and of course education. So we need to raise our beliefs, and we have to think before doing anything or believing anything. So thank you for this wonderful conversations, and let's see Mr. Abdul Qayyum and Mr. Russell. আপনারা কি আছেন?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. So Mr. Qayyum, how was your day?
As usual, sir, generally, actually, I would say about, yeah, it was a bit hectic day. So I was on like so peaceful day.
So do you believe in superstition, Mr. Qayyum?
Could you explain about superstition?
Superstition, like I can give you an example. Sometimes if a black cat crosses your road, it is considered to be unlucky. Or if the lizard do a noise, it is what do they say, superstitious to go outside. So do you believe this kind of stuffs? Even lucky number 7 is called a superstition. Like people consider 7 a lucky number. So this is kind of superstition. So what is your opinion regarding this? Mr. Qayyum, can you hear me?
Yes, what I'm saying you.
Yes, I can hear you. Continue. Okay. So in my opinion, superstition actually is a belief or a practice, and it comes from the sources from like fear. Some people believe in superstition due to fear, and I think that's where the fear comes from ignorance or some age-old beliefs. And I think that's the root and the cause. So what's your opinion regarding this? Okay, Mr. Qayyum has disappeared, maybe due to some network issues. So Parveen Akhtar ma'am joined in. And Parveen Akhtar ma'am, how are you feeling today?
I'm great, but I'm not ready for these topics.
Well, let me just have a little chit chat with you about superstition. I already told you that. Have you heard of superstition? Like in our villages, if the lizard, or in Bangla tiktiki, calls you from behind, it's really what do they say, ominous to go outside. অশুভ হয় যে টিকটিকিটাকে দেন বাইরে যাওয়াটা অশুভ হয়. Then there is a popular superstition that if you eat a boiled egg at breakfast, you will get 0 in the exam. So this kind of thing is superstition. So do you believe or know about such superstition?
No, sir, I don't believe this superstition.
So where do you think the superstition comes from?
It's come from illiteracy and
Ignorance.
ignorance.
One funny incident I'd like to share with you. When I was a child, there was a popular superstition among children that if you bash your head with other kid, like bash your head means মাথায় ধাক্কা লাগা, মাথায় ঠুকে যাওয়া যেটাকে বলে. If you don't do it twice, you will grow horn on your head. মাথায় শিং গজাবে. যদি হচ্ছে দুবার মাথায় ঠোকা না লাগে তাহলে হচ্ছে শিং গজাবে একবার লাগলে. So this was a funny incident, I still remember it, and I was very afraid of this kind of stuff, that horn will come out of my head. So I used to bang our heads twice. So have you faced some such superstitions in your life?
Sometimes I face the superstition like left our eye.
Yes. If our left eye is twitching, it means bad things gonna happen, right? Also, do you remember sometimes when your left palm, if your palm is itching, like you are scratching your palm, that means you are going to get some money. That's a good one actually. Some people love the idea of scratching their palm and says that yes, I'm going to receive money. So this is one kind of funny story about what is it, superstition. And do you remember about the Podda Setu during the constructing the Podda Setu? Some people spread a rumor that it needs people head. Do you remember that?
Even making some tall buildings.
Tall buildings, yes. It's a rumor and also superstition that you have to sacrifice human to build a what do they say, a big construction site or something. So why do you think people believe in such things?
Because it comes from ancient. It's a প্রাচীন ধারণা,
Ancient belief. It's an ancient belief. Okay. Sorry, cannot hear you. Okay. Your voice is breaking up due to network issues or something like that. I think that's the thing that's happening. Anyway, Parveen Akhtar ma'am, do you think spreading awareness and education can stop this kind of superstition?
Yes, I think that education and awareness can help these kinds of
Yeah, definitely it will help, and thank you for having this conversation with me. I know you are not prepared, but I just asked for your opinion, and as you joined, I was trying to engage you with a conversation so that as you joined in, you can practice. Okay, so thank you ma'am, have a nice time, good night. Okay, so এখানে পারভিন আক্তার ম্যামকে একটা জিনিস বলা যে আপনাকে কনভারসেশন অ্যাড করার পিছনে একটাই কারণ যে স্পিকিং প্র্যাকটিসে বা ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ ক্লাবে যখন আমরা জয়েন করি, এখানে কিন্তু আমাদের একটাই উদ্দেশ্যে আসা, সেটা হচ্ছে ইংরেজি স্পিকিং প্র্যাকটিস করা। সো এখানে আসলে কিছু না কিছু বলার সুযোগ সবার জন্যই থাকবে, অ্যান্ড যেই সময়টাই পান এই ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ ক্লাবের টাইমে জয়েন করে ফেলবেন এবং পার্টিসিপেট করবেন, ঠিক আছে? পারি না পারি সেটা পরে দেখা যাবে, কিন্তু ইংরেজি যদি দুটো লাইন বলতেও পারি, এটা আমার আজকের দিনের জন্য দুটো লাইন প্র্যাকটিস হয়ে গেল। সো আমি আগামী দিনের জন্য একটু এগিয়ে থাকি। আর সুপারস্টিশন টপিকটা যথেষ্ট এক্সটেন্সিভ, একটু পড়া থাকলে এই বিষয়ে আরও ভালো ভালো জিনিস বলা যায়। সো হোপফুলি অ্যানাদার ডে উইল ডিসকাস মোর রিগার্ডিং দিস টপিক। আর আগামী দিন যে আর্টিকেলটা পড়াবো সেটা আজকেই দিয়ে দিয়েছি, খুব ইন্টারেস্টিং আর্টিকেল, যে সৌভাগ্যবান মানুষের কিছু অভ্যাস, পড়ে দেখতে পারেন আগামী দিন আর্টিকেল রিডিংয়ের জন্য। সো দ্যাটস অল ফর টুডে, থ্যাংকস ফর জয়নিং ইন, হোপ টু সি ইউ দ্য নেক্সট। টিল দেন স্টে সেফ, কিপ প্ল্যানিং অ্যান্ড হ্যাভ এ গুড টাইম। টেক কেয়ার, আল্লাহ হাফিজ।
Good night, sir.
Good night. Walaikum assalam.